Hello, hello. Welcome to Monday afternoon. Hope you had a good Monday. Hope the week has started well for you and that you're having a great day. Thanks for coming by. And I want to just continue our conversation on virtue. This has really become very compelling to me in the last couple of days. So thank you for stopping by, visiting with me. And we'll go back to something else soon. But let me just leave a couple more ideas with you and this indisputable value of virtue. So the concern for virtue is compelling. Not just for me, but objectively, it's compelling. Nothing enriches our lives like virtuousness. And conversely, nothing impoverishes our lives like the lack of it. See, virtue directs us away from our self centeredness as people, as society. It asks us to self supervise and self regulate and self control our views and our behavior so we enjoy a healthy and useful reciprocity with others, those around us. See, the way of virtue is right. It is so right. It is so important. It is so stabilizing for us as individuals and as a society. Virtue is the only real remedy to the cancer of selfishness that destroys families, wrecks families, and that is beneath the growing social crisis in our country. Virtue compels us, right, to abandon the destructive philosophy of self over others that is palpable in our society right now. This is a compelling concern, partly because it's so historic, right? The current conversation about human rights. I know you hear it. I hope you're hearing it. Hope you're listening to it. But really, that conversation stems from the United Nations Human Rights Declaration in 1947. That stemmed from the Holocaust. That stemmed from World War I and the gross inhumanities we saw. And see, this conversation is really just a contemporary expression of this age-old concern of how people behave in public. It's always been a concern. And a concern about virtue was and will remain urgent because ample experience has taught the human race that virtue enriches. Virtue enriches, vice destroys. It's always that way. It has always been that way, and it will always be that way. Virtue enriches, vice destroys individuals and communities. It is so fundamental. Let me just give you some kind of philosophical piece here. So this is so fundamentally important. I would argue that humanity's development has closely aligned with a concern for virtuousness. See, I think it's this concern for virtuous relationships that has made it possible for human race to move from cave dwellers to star travelers. I think that's how fundamental this is. So Confucius, he said it well when he said, the superior man always thinks of virtue. The common man always thinks of survival. So I'll get into some of the specific virtues in the next couple of days. Please join me for this series. Please come back. Please hit the subscribe button. Please bring somebody, maybe invite someone to come along for the conversation. And as always, please feel free to engage the conversation in the comments below. Otherwise, have a great day. The Lord be with you. See you again soon.